Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today, I am back with a new figure unboxing, and we're going to be taking a look at the new release of the MEGAHOUSE GALS ORIHIME INOUE from BLEACH. So yes, BLEACH is coming back later this year, and I am very excited, and we're getting into some new releases from MEGAHOUSE. Next Tuesday, I aim to open out the MEGAHOUSE gems. Gin Ichimaru actually put up a poll on Patreon. Patrons voted for ORIHIME to come first this week. So Gin should be unboxed next week. That's part of the gem series, just like the Grimmjow that I've checked out on the channel before. We'll go ahead and link that right up there. Coming later this year, there'll be a GALS Rangiku, there's going to be a GALS Soifun, also a Gems of Ukiura, which I'm very excited for, and I'll be checking out all of those here on the channel when they come in. I've previously checked out the Halibel and the Yoruichi, and I'm excited to get into this ORIHIME. So, we'll be making use of the top-down view most of the time, but I think I'll go ahead and take her out of the box here. Did pick her up at AnimeFix. We'll go ahead and put their logo on screen and link their website down below. AnimeFix is a shop here in St. Petersburg, Florida, also recently expanded to the Mall of America, Minnesota. So if you're from Minnesota, you do have an anime store in your area if you are located where the Mall of America is located, which I will say I'm not sure. But there. Or you can order anywhere in the United States online, like I said, website in the description down below. So I actually have not opened this at all. It was just cut open at the shop to make sure it was inside what was supposed to be. So we're going to be taking a look at her for the first time together. So she's still in the plastic. Now, ORIHIME shipper came in good condition. The Gin statue, not so much. So hopefully that one is fine inside, although I think that box might have some damage. But ORIHIME here should be pretty minty. So of course I'll be inspecting, rating the paint job, and of course just reviewing the statue in general. I don't think I've had anything less than a 9 out of 10, just because if it wasn't like at least superb quality, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place. But you never know, we could get unfortunately disappointed. I hope that won't happen, but you know, if I keep opening stuff, it's possible. And here she is in the plastics. Let me go ahead and take off this plastic wrap. We'll inspect the box and then swap views and get started on the opening. So this figure, I will say I was on the fence, and then I was like, I know I'm going to want it, so make sure just set one aside for me. Just because I feel like her face is a little odd, but we'll take a look at her when we get her unboxed. I'm not sure if it was just the product preview angles. I just felt like her eyes were a bit big. I mean, ORIHIME just does have big eyes in general. So we'll see what she looks like close up. So far, I'm liking the product shots on the box. Like I said, part of the GALS series. Now, there are some Naruto GALS that I'm interested in picking up. There's a Temari coming out, which I would like to get. There's also a cool Hinata coming out. Would like to get that as well. If I do, I'll check those out here on the channel. All right, we've taken a look. Okay, so I can't open her up from the bottom. MEGAHOUSE likes to have this going on the bottom. I like opening from the bottom just so I feel like my thing's still near me when I put it back in because I see the tape on top. But I do have to, of course, crack those seals for us all to enjoy it. So let's swap views. Here we go. I'm going to get Tiniest Knife, since Tiniest Knife is a bit more precise because it's sharper, because I use it last because I keep stabbing myself with Tiniest Knife on accident. So, all right, let's cut our seals here for ORIHIME. All right. I'm excited to check her out. Like I said, there's some cool statues MEGAHOUSE has coming later this year. We got Ukiura, which I think is the next release. For gems, for GALS, we got Rangiku. I compare that with the Gin. We also have Soifun, which I thought was an interesting choice. I didn't realize that Soifun was that popular to warrant a statue over like Rukia. Or like Nell. Give us like a new Nell. But it looks cool, so I mean, I'll eventually, my goal is I'd like to have like a display cabinet with all my stuff. But I think I need to get my own place for that first. But oops, I just smacked the camera. Let's go ahead and slide out ORIHIME here for the anniversary. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so excited. You know, I actually, if you guys aren't part of the Titan Cards family, that is the main channel. That is, of course, always linked in the description down below. I was opening up some Weiss Schwartz Mushoku Tensei on video. It's the same day for me. I recorded this yesterday, but I was opening that up yesterday, and I was was like, well, you know, we still got the end of the year open up for releases for Weiss. I would love to get a Bleach, you know, 1000-Year Blood War set, just a regular Bleach set. That would be great. That would be expensive, but that would be great. So we do have some seals here on the side. So she does come, of course, in this plastic. She does have the base at the bottom. Base has the Bleach logo. So I don't think there's going to be very much assembly required here. Sometimes MEGAHOUSE stuff does have assembly required. Sometimes it doesn't. I struggled a lot with the Anbu Kakashi. Just getting him up on his stick he was posing on. I struggled. So Orihime looks like a normal base. That should be good. Alright, so... Usually I have to cut both sides of the tape. I'm also not using tiniest knife. I'm using regular old tiny knife. Whatever. That's fine. Cracking the seal. Sometimes it's loud when I pop this out, so I'm going to mute briefly. Alright, muting during the video was a good idea, because I would have had to mute that in post. Sometimes I mute, and then it's like, I could have left it. That was quite loud. Quite loud. So instead of doing volume warning or just muting in post, took care of that already. So this is the stand, alright, so her foot will be up at an angle, we can tell based on the piece here. And then the other foot should be there. Like I said, Bleach logo, has some copyright information. MEGAHOUSE 2021. Alright, so let's go ahead and unwrap her. Alright, so I like the... this is a lot my favorite word my favorite word to use in figure unboxing is dynamic poses. Dynamic imagery. I like it. So, alright, so that was cool. She was just in that. There's not too much, I suppose, for me to wrap here. But let's take a look. So, I love her hair. Ooh, I love her shades too. Yes, I purposefully dressed and did my makeup to color coordinate with Orihime here. We like Orihime in this house. Yes, she can get annoying. Yes, a lot of characters in Bleach can get annoying. Rukia's cool. We stand Rukia here too. If you're gonna hate on Orihime, there's a little red X button y'all can click up here. Bye. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not anti-Orihime. I like Orihime. I would love to have her powers. Like, that's sick. Orihime's busted. Put some respect on her name. But there's her hair. Yes, I color coordinate. We got off on a tangent. It's okay, though. Yes, I color coordinate to Orihime. She has a little flower there. I like that detail. That's nice. I like her pose. I like her outfit, of course, when she was kidnapped. You know, I never realized that I thought her outfit was a dress, but she has the longer... I don't remember what they're called, but this style of pants. So that is cool. I thought it was a dress, so that's cool. So she can run. She can do stuff. Cool, cool. Fashionable and functionable. So that's cool. Alright, so of course Orihime is very busty, so absolutely stacked. Makes sense, makes sense. So let's take a look at her face. So, let's see. Her face, Orihime does have an interesting face. I like her expression. I do like the way she displays a bit more at this angle than head on, but I still think she's cute. That looks great, that angle. That looks great at this angle. I think I would have her displayed this way. I feel like this way, it just looks a bit more natural than this. I feel like looking at her straight on, it reminds me of like early 90s manga, like humongous eyes. I feel like I don't remember Orihime's eyes being this large. But that definitely looks like Orihime from this angle. I think it's just a weird angle that we're looking at her. But she is definitely cute. So there's no instruction book. Sometimes we get instruction books for how to remove the plastic. I'm assuming her head pops off, but I don't want to just start pulling on things because it looks like it just unwraps. So perhaps if I'd start pulling on things, we would have had a big oopsie here on camera. All right, so what this is on is, I guess, for sliding, you know, in transit or anything, her hair could rub, potentially the color rub off on her white outfit. So I'll try not to jostle the box too much once I put her back in. But let's take a look here. I do like the rosiness of her cheeks and how that color kind of fades into her neck. I like that. We have her little hairs by the ear. Like I said, I like her little flower. Very cute. I just like her outfit. This looks really cool. And I will say, even though she's very busty, it doesn't look unnatural. I mean, obviously, they're a bit more raised than... Orihime has a very supportive undergarments, is what I'm saying. It's not crazy. It's not like Super Sonico stuff going on here. Like, it's not that wild. So this looks pretty proportionate to what Orihime looks like, of course, in the manga and the anime. And this outfit's great. This outfit's great. I need to do like a reread of Bleach before 1,000 Year Blood War comes on, because I'll be watching that week to week. I am so excited for that. I am super excited. Super excited. I love the way her hair is really cool sculpting here. Just the way it fans out. I think this right here, I think, is the best angle for this figure, statue, collectible. What is the proper terminology? MEGAHOUSE, BLEACH, GALS, ORIHIME. There we go. That's what it is. I think this is the best angle. I would definitely have her at this angle. And her hair, I love the way the colors in her hair just look so cool. Just the different tinges of orange and yellow, and this looks great. So let's go ahead and put her on the stand. I was about to complain. I saw a little black spot. I was like, ooh, a paint job. But it looks like it was just box dust. Alright, so I haven't had anything to complain about, which is good. Like I said, her face is a little weird at some angles, which is what I expected based off of the listing on Emi, where I saw the pictures. That's usually where I see stuff go up, and then I'll send a message to Bobby, the owner of AnimeFix, be like, yo, can you order me one? Or are you getting this in if it's something I'm not sure? And he's like, yes. I'm like, yeah, let me know when it comes in. So, alright, she goes on the stand very easily, so no weird Anbu Kakashi issues. Let's go ahead and unsnap. Take a look here. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I was hesitating for a moment, and then I'm like, Allie, you know how you are. It's gonna be like that Ichigo with the hollow mask, and you're like, I don't know that I want it, and then you're gonna buy literally every other figure and be like, damn it, I should have bought it. So if I ever come across that hollow Ichigo gems, which was the first one, like I said, I was like, I didn't really like the pose. I was like, we could do better. We could have another Ichigo. If another Ichigo comes out, I'll get that. But now I feel like I'm just going to buy all of them because I love Bleach. I love these characters. Why would I not buy it? Space. Who needs room to live in their house? Just have statues, right? But no, I really like Orihime. I really like her. She's definitely growing on me. She's definitely... I love the dynamicism. Fancy keywords. I love statues that are just... They look like they have movement in it. And MEGAHOUSE does a really good job at capturing movement in their sculpts. This looks so cool. This looks so cool. It's like you can see her, she's walking forward with the breeze. I want to go back and find what this was inspired by. Whether it's like a direct panel rip or like a screenshot. But I really like this. I really like this. This is really nice. I like this. I'm going to give her 9 out of 10. Just because, like I said, the face at some angles looks a little weird. But overall, I like the outfits. They're very, very accurate to her shape. Like I said, nothing crazy going on here. That's just Orihime doing Orihime things. The Rangoku one we'll have to inspect too, make sure it's not too wild. We'll see. We'll see. I like some wild statues though. We've opened up a lot of Kotobukiya Bishojos here. So you guys know I'm not opposed to it, but sometimes it's too egregious. This is fine. This is fine. And I can hear Ichigo-kun when I look at this. I can look Kurosaki-kun! I can hear it. I can hear it. Kurosaki-kun! Daisuke! So, I definitely, I'm really feeling this Orihime. I think she looks great, so I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. So let me know if you picked one on up, what you think of her. If you see her and you're like, Allie, I'm not crazy about it, thanks for showing. Just let me know your thoughts on her down below. I am really enjoying this one. Like I said, a lot more than I anticipated. At first I was on the fence, and then I was like, the completionist in me says yes. But I am really happy that I got her, and I do think that this is peak posing. Would be at this angle, having her on display this way. I think this looks amazing. Overall, though, like I said, really like her. Love the dynamicism. Love the outfit. Somehow I never knew that this outfit has pants. I thought it was a dress. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've read through. I remember when Bleach was ending, another Bleach YouTuber, which I think still has this channel going. I hadn't realized till I was on the Bleach Reddit, because I'd kind of fallen out of it for a bit. But I was watching, you know, Mr. Tamo's weekly videos, going over the chapters and interacting with other people in the comments. And one time he picked my comment to read and stuff for like the discussions as Bleach was still going through its ending. So I'm excited for Bleach to be back. It's going to be like feeling it all over again. So that'll be a very fun event later this year. I don't know exactly when, so I'm just saying later this year. It was supposed to be last year. But I'm excited for Bleach to be back, and I love this little Orihime. Just even throughout the video, she's been growing on me throughout the video. I really, really like. I'm gonna bump it up to a 9.5. We gotta end the video before this crawls up to a 10. But no, I really do like her. I really do like her. Would recommend. Would recommend. ORIHIME, I like this outfit. I like this outfit. You know, you love her or hate her. She's a very essential character to Bleach. And I'm definitely happy having her in my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one here. I know this is a bit of a shorter for a review, but I tend to drag them out a bit too much anyway, so that's fine. But with that all being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me. Thoughts on ORIHIME, thoughts on Bleach, thoughts on this statue, thoughts on what you expect from the anime coming up. Thoughts on Weiss Schwarz, I don't know. Anything I touched on in this video, and of course, anything that pops up into your guys' heads. Let me know down below in the comment section. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join me here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, aiming next Tuesday, as I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays here. Next Tuesday, I aim to unbox our Gin Ichimaru gems. And the box is like this big. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. He's a very tall figure, but it just seems a bit too much. We'll see. Perhaps he's even bigger than I expect. But that should be fun. Like I said, aiming for that for next Tuesday. So if you're not yet part of the family, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support. I really, truly do appreciate it. Do have 9 gemstone miners. Do have Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Jack Prez, Keith Mina, Mako, Rees, Stephen Olivo, Stephen Bly, and TJ Christensen. We also do have 1 Crystal Collector, Sean F. But once again, thank you so much to all of my patrons, whether you're on a tier in which I say your name at the end of every video or not. Really, truly do appreciate your above and beyond support. But with that does it here for our Bleach GALS. Is this the first GALS? I don't remember if Naruto's mom was a GALS or not. Maybe our first GALS, maybe not our first GALS, our first Bleach GALS. Because the Yoriichi was a gems, right? Ooh, now I have to look. I had Ami Ami pulled up. Because I wanted to make sure it was GALS and not like something else. Yeah, Yoriichi was a gem. Oh, okay, interesting. So the Rangiku is a gem. The Suifon is a GALS. I mean, interesting. I mean, Rangiku and Yoriichi can throw some hands. Suifon can also throw some hands. Interesting. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. Why is ORIHIME classified in the GALS? I mean, she's not like hand fighting, but she is very integral. I was assuming the GALS was just the girl line, but we're seeing girls in the gems line. I was assuming GALS was the girl line just because, like, Hinata, Tamari can throw hands. Tamari will beat you. Yeah, she's in the Naruto GALS line, so I thought it was just a gender separation between gems and GALS, but apparently not. Apparently there's some crossover. I'm curious as to what the logic is. But either way, like I said, Gin scheduled for next week. Ulquiorra Cypher, the precious gem, and this one was more expensive. That's scheduled for May. Rangiku says June. And then Suifon is August. Alright, so later this year, closer towards the fall time, summer into fall, should be having some more. Like I said, next week for Gin. And then towards the fall, when those come out, and I acquire them, because I don't know exactly the release dates. Yeah, it says the Gin was released in December, but it only came in this week. Yeah, and it says ORIHIME released in December, but they only came into Anime Fix. I picked them up on Saturday. So, these are new for me. Maybe you guys have already seen openings, I don't know. But new for me. We'll see when those other statues come in later this year. But with that does it here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all will join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!